Hello everyone, this is BillKeyz. What's going on? How's it going, guys? I am doing fantastic. Today I'm going to be bringing you a couple different topics. Pretty much just like a talking with BillKeyz. I know I have a few of those here lately. I'm going to be bringing back all my old shows eventually. Right now I'm just kind of I honestly, guys, I'm kind of winging it in some ways. In some ways, I'm not because my kid's gonna be born here soon. So I gotta really, hopefully, you guys enjoy these kind of commentaries where I just talk to you guys and tell you things that's awesome about me. First thing is I did the sub contest video. If you haven't seen that, go check a look. It's about dual comms and it's all about the comment you put in the description and stuff like that for 2 of them. And also, just to let you know, I forgot to take the game audio sound down a notch. So I apologize for that, but it is what it is. So I already did the video. It was great. It came out great. So I just left it the way it is. I am kind of loud regardless, so no problem there. Alright, so getting to the topics what we're going to talk about today. Wow, guys. So a lot of these are YouTube topics. Actually, all of them are YouTube topics. So let's jump right into it. What makes you big? What considers? Actually, I want you guys' opinion. What considers you big on YouTube? What considers you big on YouTube? I guess it's if you have a lot of subscribers, right? A lot of views. Because honestly, guys, I look at me. I'm not saying I'm not putting myself on a pedestal or a horse or high mighty or nothing like that. But I look at me as being someone big on YouTube, in my sense, just because I'm so excited about how many subscribers I have, how many views I get. The thumbs up has been great now that I've done the dual com thing. I just get excited about all that stuff, So I don't know necessarily what considers you big. I don't know. If I would go back and look at this channel now, I would be like, and I would tell myself, I guess, I would be like, wow, that's awesome. I can't believe this guy's even talking to me. I guess I don't know, because it's really weird how things have changed. For instance, I would talk to someone. Let's switch it around. When I first started, let's say I had 50 subs, and I tried to tell someone that had 800 subs. And they wouldn't even give me the time of day just because of their subscriber base, which is kind of sad in some ways, I guess. I don't know how it all works, because first of all, they have a lot of people out there that just want to get something for nothing. So it's really hard to manage that. As me personally, it's really hard for me to manage on who's really the truthful guys and who's not, because to be honest, there's no way to tell that. I don't know you guys in real life, but I just kind of. That's why about the dual comms and stuff. I actually talk to you guys. I want to get to know you. I want to get to know you before I do a dual com with you. I'm not just going to give you that recognition without getting to know you. And if you can't respect that, then I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I don't know what to tell you. I'm not going to change the way I feel. It's the way I feel, no matter who. So I don't know. And also, on that topic, kind of a subtopic of that topic of what makes you big on YouTube, getting big on YouTube. I think you just got to work hard at every aspect of it. Does that make sense? I mean, hopefully it does. That's what I do. I work hard at every aspect. I try to put out good videos. I try to put out good commentaries. I try to be involved with the community as much as possible. And all that good stuff. I don't know necessarily if there's something different that I should be doing or different that you should be doing. I don't know, because that's what I do. Give me a second here. I just got to take a little water break here. That's what I do. I just get out there and I be proactive and I make good videos. I try my best. So that's what it is right there. I don't know. Post down in the comments what you guys think. It's kind of an in-depth kind of situation here. Just let me know what you guys think, man. It's really kind of a situation that's really interesting. So let me actually highlight all this greatness here. All right. So moving on to the next topic here. Negative comments on YouTube. I don't know. Me personally, and I'm going to give my opinion. Hopefully you guys give yours down at the bottom there. My opinion is just like your mommy, your grandparents, your daddy, or whoever always tell you, if you don't have nothing good to say, don't say nothing. I mean, it's the belly of the beast. I understand it. And I mean, don't get me wrong. I mean, me personally, it doesn't matter. I like all the comments. But I know sometimes people get frustrated about negative comments or bad comments or all that stuff. But it is what it is, guys. Just like in anything, just like if you're a pro athlete, or you got to take the good with the bad. And you take the bad with the good. So it goes both ways. And that's kind of how I look at it. So I take all the comments with, I just, sometimes I sit there and I look at them and I'll be like, I'll laugh. I don't really have nothing else to say. I'm like, wow, I can't believe. So because I'm in the transition of So for instance, like right now, people are encouraged to want to get a dual con with me and stuff like that. So a lot of times they post positive stuff. But like for instance, once you get to like 10,000 subscribers, I would say a certain different base. When supposedly you already made it on YouTube, people post whatever they want because they know they probably won't get that out of you. Does that make any sense? I don't know how. Maybe I don't make any sense on that situation. That's how I personally feel. I mean, but like I said, I take the good with the bad. I just like having fun with it. Yeah, and I love it. I mean, it's fun. It's good fun. That's all really it's about for me. And that's what this is, guys. And I mean, hopefully, and I'm never going to stop being me. I don't think I've changed. I mean, I've got better, I believe, but I don't think I've really truly changed over the years. In my commentary. I mean, I ain't gonna lie, I got a lot better, but we'll see how it goes. So hopefully you guys, let me know what you guys think about the negative, comments. Post down at the bottom there. That's all really, that's what it is. So, all right. So moving on to the third topic, and I'll probably recap a lot of these topics, or me, I'll ramble on in my rambliness. For instance, and this is not a negative nor a positive. I want everyone to kind of understand this. If you post on YouTube, that doesn't necessarily test you of being good at the game that you're playing. Okay, my feel about any game. Let's use Black Ops for instance. Let's just use Black Ops. My thing, for instance, is that Black Ops, honestly, everybody gets a good game eventually. Does that make sense? Seriously. I mean, eventually, you're gonna get a good game. If you play hundreds of games, you're eventually gonna get a good game. And that's kind of how it is in my opinion. So, and I mean, if so like, and me, like I play hundreds of games, so I'm going to go play here in a little while, but I play hundreds of games, so eventually, I'm going to get a good gameplay. So that's the best thing about ShareFile, and the best thing about be able to go back. One thing about Black Ops that sets it apart from a lot of games, and I don't know I think Halo has the same thing, but I'm just speaking about Black Ops, is that be able to go back and go through your recent games, and I don't have to take up my stuff on my computer, is amazing. Every game should have that in some way, shape, or form. Any type of multiplayer, anyway, should have that. But I understand it takes up a lot of space, a lot of time, and all this stuff. But that's just really, really good in my opinion. So, but there's different grades of guys. There's guys who are just really amazing at video games, and then there's guys who are next level, which is like me. And then there's guys that are just everyday Joes that just play because they love to play video games. So, and nothing wrong with none of that. So, and I mean, but the thing is, if you do commentary, you got to look at it. People want to see, I don't know, decent scores. I mean, it's so hard to say because, like me, my scores are never, whoa, it's the greatest score in the world. Because first of all, I play a lot of team deathmatch, so you're never going to see 100+ kills for me. Just because of the fact that, I don't know, I don't play a lot of objective-based games. I play with sometimes I play with people, sometimes I don't. Usually when I'm rolling by myself, me and my real-life friends, Don 151 and Hambone, we just like killing people. We just like running around shooting fools. I mean, that's what we like to do. But that's our preference. So, guys, you're never going to see some fantastic, 10,006 or something, the 106 score for me. So, but I always try to bring you 20+ kills, at least a 3-point-something ratio. I try to. But some games are just good, and I want to post them. And I'm going to post whatever I want. And if you guys, so far, everybody seems to enjoy what I do. So, I don't think the gameplay is too big of a deal. And coming soon, HD Mania on BillKeyz page. This will probably be the last week that you're going to see some standard definition. So I'm going to probably do as many as I can on each channel. So, alright guys, the game's coming to an end here. And like I always say, I'm BillKeyz, and you guys have a great and wonderful day.